Hello, kia ora, and welcome to today's guided practice. Inside our session today, I want to support you to connect with your inner healer. And this is a really, really beautiful practice that when you do it repetitively over time, becomes one of the kindest things that you can offer yourself in a moment of celebration to connect with your inner healer and acknowledge them for the ways that they brought you to this place of authenticity and harmony and balance and alignment. And also in times of stress or struggle, where it feels like things aren't going the way that we had hoped or imagined. Or maybe there's been something really difficult going on in our environment. Maybe there's a circumstance that has really triggered that stress response. And so we want to connect with that wise version of us that is there to hold us, to love us, to guide us, and support us to access our personal power. And so I wanted to create a space for you inside this practice using breath work. First, to release some of that built up stress and tension. And secondly, to activate that parasympathetic nervous system and signal to your body that it is safe to rest, it is safe to be present, it is safe to connect inward. And in that place, guide you through a short meditation, visualization to actually meet your inner healer. And for some of us, we have a felt sense of connection with that part of us. For some of us, we're actually just starting the journey of learning that we can self-source, we can self-validate, we can self-soothe, we can actually call all our power back to us and go inward to discover the love that we seek. And it doesn't matter where you are in that journey, this practice is going to be a beautiful place for you to strengthen that connection and explore what your inner healer has for you today. And so I'm going to invite you to find a really comfortable position. You can do our practice today sitting or lying down, and to really settle into your space. If you need to close down the other tabs that are open, turn your phone off, close the door, whatever it is, just setting that space up for yourself now. And as you settle into your space, I'm going to invite you to close down your eyes. And as you do, just beginning to sense and feel the body, noticing how your body is feeling right now. You might begin to notice the mind wanting to make a story up about what something means, and that's okay. Just see if you can come back to that observer-like state. Just witnessing, just noticing. How is my body feeling right now? And I'm going to invite you now to bring your awareness to where your energy is. You might feel really grounded and centered and anchored in your body with your own energy, or you might notice yourself perhaps in loops, thinking about the past, or worrying or being concerned about the future. Whatever that is, I just want to invite you in this moment to call all your energy back to yourself. Gently unplugging, untying any cords that are taking you out of this moment, connecting you to any people, places, or projects. Just knowing that right now is the biggest permission slip for you to feel nourished by your own energy and calling that back into your body. Calling that back. And as that energy arrives in your body, just taking a moment to drop into your heart, asking your heart, what is my intention for my practice today? Just letting that intention flow freely from the heart. That's it. I'm going to invite you to let that go. To let go of your attachment to the way things should be, the way this practice should be, and see if you can come into a place of softening and surrender as we get ready to breathe fully and deeply. I'm going to start with our restorative breath work, and we're going to stay in this breathing rhythm for at least 7 minutes. So I'm going to invite you to just close down your eyes, settle into your breath, noticing that breath. And we're going to start breathing fully and deeply together in 3, 2, 1. That's it. Just staying with that rhythm. In for a count of 2, out for a count of 2, letting those breaths be really deep and full. Drawing the breath down into the diaphragm and softening and letting go on that exhale. Just finding that beautiful rhythm. In for a count of 2, out for a count of 2. Trusting your breath. Every breath anchoring you into your body, bringing you out of that stress and into a state of presence, of peace, of connection. That's it. And as you continue to breathe, I want to invite you to bring a word into your mind, into your heart, into your puku on your inhale. And that word could be surrender. Just visualizing surrender on the inhale in the mind, the heart, the puku, the belly. That's it. And on your exhale, I'm going to invite you to visualize a word again in your mind, in your heart, in your puku. And that word could be control. Control on the exhale in the mind, in the heart, in the puku. Inhale, surrender. Exhale, control. That's it. Just staying with that rhythm. We're going to go for another couple of minutes here. And at this point, you might begin to notice the body-mind system reconnecting, just noticing sensation, noticing even emotion, noticing stories of the mind, and noticing that you can continue to breathe as you notice those things. You can hold multiple things to be true at the same time. You can hold the breath, hold the stories of the mind, hold the sensations. You can be with all of it. You are powerful, you are capable, and you have everything you need to ride the waves. There's nothing to fix, nothing to change, just being with it. That's it. I'm going to go for another 2 minutes here. I'm going to invite you to charge up on your inhale, really putting in the work. It's called breathwork for a reason. Knowing that you have got this, and on the other side is an opportunity to connect with your inner healer. So I really want to invite you to put in that effort on your inhale, charging up and softening and letting go on that exhale, releasing. That's it. If it feels good for you, you can begin to tap or touch any part of the body as you move with that breath. Inhale, surrender, exhale, control. Inhale, surrender, exhale, control. I'm going to go for our final 20 breaths here. That's it. We've got 10 to go. 10 breaths to go. Breathing in and out. 8, 7, 6, final 5. You've got this. 4, 3, 2, final deep breath in and all the way out. Resting in the body. And I'm going to invite you to notice, what does my inner healer feel like? Where do I sense my inner healer in my body? What does my inner healer want me to know right now? Taking a moment to tune in. What does my inner healer want me to see, feel, sense, or know? That's it. Just staying with it. If your inner healer was a color, what color would that be? I want to invite you to notice that beautiful color expanding out through every cell of your body, expanding out into the room that you're in, and allowing yourself and your energy to be calibrated to this color, to this radiance. Allowing every cell to be renewed. And when it feels good, you can let your breath return to its own natural rhythm. Just checking in with that inner healer, asking them what it is they want you to know right now. And seeing if you can sense and feel what your inner healer would like you to know about your goals for this week, this month, this year. How does your inner healer want to support you with your goals? Knowing that that is so possible, that you've been given that goal, that desire, that dream for a reason. To bring more balance, more harmony, more joy, more peace to your life. And that you are worthy of that goal. That goal is entirely possible. Just sitting and sensing and feeling as your breath returns to its own natural rhythm. What does your inner healer want you to know about that goal? About your ability to achieve that goal? About your ability to grow capacity for that goal? To welcome in success, to welcome in more abundance, more beauty, more health, more wealth, more generosity, more community, more connection, more love. What does your inner healer want you to know about that? Just taking a moment to breathe in 3 deep and full breaths. And as you do, just saying out loud, I give myself permission to receive love freely. That's it. And I'm going to invite you to bring a big grin to your face as you take a moment to reflect on noticing how you have been already listening to your inner healer. Perhaps you've taken yourself for an exercise class this week, maybe showing up for this breathwork class, maybe doing a random act of kindness for a friend or a loved one or a stranger, maybe connecting with the earth. Whatever it is, just notice how you're already in relationship with this part of you. And I want to invite you in this moment with a smile on your face to just take in how it feels to live in alignment with your inner healer. Does it feel more joyful, more peaceful, more balanced, more authentic? And just giving yourself a pat on the back, or maybe a big hug as you acknowledge yourself for this work you're already doing. You're already doing it. And inviting you to wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes, and blink your eyes open, just coming back to our space. And as you do, I want to invite you to just take a pause with your journal and ask yourself, what does my inner healer feel like? Where do I sense them in my body? And is there anything my inner healer wants me to see, feel, sense, or know about my goals? What color is my inner healer? And what opportunity do I have this week to be able to live in alignment with my inner healer, to create more balance, more joy, more peace, more harmony, more generosity, more kindness with myself and others? Thank you so much for tuning into this practice, and I really encourage you to come back to this as often as you want to develop this relationship with this part of you. It really is a muscle, it's a relationship, and it's cultivated with energy deposits, time spent with this part of you. And so, if you like, you can create a ritual once a week to connect with your inner healer if that feels good. Maybe you do it through journaling, maybe you do it through a puri, a water cleanse, maybe you do it outside, just barefoot in nature, maybe you do it with this guided practice. But to create a ritual for yourself, if it is important to you, to strengthen that relationship with your inner healer so that you can self-source your power, so that you can self-validate, so that you can learn more about what it is that you need to live your most authentic life. Thank you for tuning in.